the 8:30 hour this week.
That was a good one. There we go.
Yeah, featured two marquee matchups. The first of which, my team, KickAss, taking on the Situation.
Oh.
Huge game right here.
Yes, it was.
Huge.
Situation coming off two ties. KickAss coming off two wins.
Really?
Yes, we won. We won kickball games. We did not win this kickball game, and exciting finish, or exciting all around. Situation hangs on, or I don't mean to imply that, but hangs on for a 3-2 win.
Elaborate on the hanging on.
Well, I can say I watched some of it, and well, actually I watched most of it, and it looked like at first Situation came out and was overwhelming you guys. You guys were throwing the ball around a little bit. They were putting pressure on you, aggressive base running, some well-placed kicks, and you guys were on the ropes. I think they scored all 3 runs in the first inning, right?
They did. You know, certainly not making excuses. We had to do a little defensive shifts without a couple guys there. So I'm not blaming that, because Situation was definitely placing some great kicks, you know, in the short outfield.
They do what they do.
Yeah, they were playing to form, putting the ball where it needed to be, and, you know, we helped them out a little bit with a couple fumbles here and there. They could have got us out of that inning earlier. But, you know, they put those 3 runs across after, forgive me, we led off the game in the top of the first. I'll go ahead and... I kicked in Manny Anderson with 2 outs in the top to give us the 1-0 lead, but then, like I said, Situation coming back in the bottom, making it 3-1. You know, and then
That sounded gross.
thank you. And sort of everyone settled in for a long match. You know, it's like you come out of boxing, everyone starts throwing something, and then you settle down.
Yeah, you're kind of testing each other a little bit.
Yeah, for the next couple
It was like round
innings.
1 of the Rocky versus Drago fight, where you know.
Oh man, I was really hoping that you were going with the Creed fight.
No.
You're going down, Stallion.
No. Better fight, because
Is that Manny as Apollo Creed?
You could assume that if you want. I don't know why you would put Manny and Apollo Creed together on
his
that.
father was in that movie.
Oh, yeah.
Rocky IV.
James Brown.
Yeah. Oh, anyways, no, it's kind of like that. You know, Rocky took a lot of punishment in that first round. He was like, he came back. You ain't so bad. You ain't so bad. You know, that's all right. But you guys came. It was a good game to watch. I thought you guys were gonna snatch victory, or at least a tie. You were well positioned in that last inning. You had the bases loaded.
Nay, we got runners on second and third with 1 out.
Oh, okay.
One of the proudest and saddest / annoying moments of my kickball life. Not that I'm annoyed because I understand the call, but you know, it was a mixture of I'm getting intentionally walked. I'm getting intentionally walked.
Join the club, buddy.
Don't mind if I do.
Same situation. I got intentionally.
I've never been intentionally walked, man. People don't fear my kicking abilities.
But so that loaded him up.
Bases loaded. Jesse Jones. He comes up.
Now with 2 outs, but Jesse Jones, a shot to left center. I mean, it was a rocket. I was coming from first. I see it and I say, you know, I'm just thinking, get to second safely and just watch my hosses cross the plate from that nice vantage point.
Kind of like a cattle, what's that thing? Like from City Slickers.
Yeah.
You get them all in the right direction.
Yeah, but then...
I mean, I'd say off his foot, it looked like it was money right away. Like, he got a hold of it. It was nice. About 7 feet in the air, just on a rope. And the girl from the Situation, I haven't had a chance to meet her yet. So I don't know her name. I just know she came around. She like caught it like she was Brandon Marshall going across the middle.
She had it bounced in a little bit there, but she not like a bounce. Like she was able to control it.
There was just so much power off that. It had to bounce a little.
Yeah, she slowed it up, came under it.
It was an athletic play. It was heartbreaking, man, for you guys. I'm sure. Like Jesse was He looked like
beside himself.
Someone just stole his lunch money, man. He got robbed.
So then,
good game.
Yeah, and once again in the top of the fifth, to end it off, we were able. Amanda Doolittle got her around the third, but
that was a good bunt.
Yes, still touting her on our team. And then we had a couple other good bunts. They just made some really good plays there at the end. Kept us from scoring the tying run and situation, the 3-2 win.
Yeah, got to give big credit to Larry Liverman. He was, Blake is pitching this weekend. The situation's going up to Boston, actually, for the Boston Kickball Open, which is
They are shipping
awesome.
up to Boston.
They're shipping out to Boston. And Blake Calici, who we've mentioned a couple times here,
leg.
one of the best pitchers in the country. He took the night off because he wanted to make sure he was 100% for that big tournament. Larry filled in, did a great job, throwing some nice strikes, some good heat. So
Will was out there on the hill too.
Will, was he?
Yeah.
Okay.
He pitched majority of the game, I would say.
I saw.
But yeah,
I saw
Larry did pitch a couple innings.
Big ups to both of them, man. Will's a damn good pitcher too. So good stuff, good game.
All right, and so that brings us at last to the Foot Snipers and Burning Bridges. A game that, maybe we looked at on paper with where each team was heading. Didn't look like it boded well for the Snipers. But bam, we talked about last week, I think you said, can we imagine the Foot Snipers going 0-4? Wow. And they say, nay, sir, nay, nay, nay. They could not imagine it, and they made it reality with a 1-0 win over the Bridges.
My boys right there in the Snipies, they took care of business against the Bridges. Ryan Schmidt, I ran into him at 7-Eleven this morning. Yeah,
How many Red Bulls did he have?
As a good journalist, I chased down Ryan. I was like in the parking lot with the iPhone. Like, hey Ryan, you have any reactions after the loss?
Like a TMZ guy or something.
Yeah, exactly. No, I did run into him randomly enough at the Oyster Point 7-Eleven, and
love that 7-Eleven.
He said, what's up with the game? He was like, it was boring. It was a snooze fest. He was like, it was over in like 25 minutes, 30 minutes, because there were so many 1, 2, 3 innings that neither offense could get going. Foot Snipers were able to manufacture a run, though. He said they earned it. A couple of good bunts, moving some base runners around, a sacrifice fly, and that was the one run they got. It looked like, and this was definitely a topic of conversation on the Facebook page, but it looked like Burning Bridges were in a position, though, to at least get a tie or a win, or at least, have a shot at it. Mm-hmm. They had bases loaded, or first and third, maybe.
Runners in scoring position.
They had runners in scoring position, and 2 outs. Their number 5 kicker, who was unnamed on the Facebook page, probably because no one really wants to call anyone out, which I respect. But he came up and 3-2 count. He took that third strike, and that was the way the game ended. So, kind of a letdown for the Bridges. I don't think they brought their best game. It sounds like, or at least not the games that the game they've been bringing the last couple of weeks. So, that's how it goes.
I really feel like defensively, that's burning bridges right there. A team like Foot Snipers to hold them to that one run. Just that one. Is phenomenal. And like we said a couple podcasts past, it's the Burning Bridges offense that's really going to propel them up into that upper echelon group. And they just unfortunately didn't have it this game.
Yeah. McCoy Wood on the mound for the Foot Snipers, throwing some nasty shit.
So I hear a lot of big props for McCoy Wood on
game-ending strikeout. That's something that not even the legendary Brent Wentworth's ever done.
I want to know, I really would cheer valiantly. I don't care what the call was, but to strike out the last person in a heated game like this with runners in scoring position, I don't care. I mean, I would do the Tiger Woods fist pump.
I'd fucking palpable the shit out of that.
I'd be pointing at everybody. I told you. Just hyping it up, man.
Yeah. So we'll look for that when that happens.
What?
Brian Wilson.
Yeah.
Some Kenny Powers.
I don't know, man.
Kenny Powers.
You're
fucking out.
But they'll be back. Bridges will be back.
Yeah. Good stuff.
And that's it for week 4. That about wraps it up. We're going to do some previews. I can't help but notice I asked you for another drink and you got yourself one for that.
No, I had one over
don't
here.
get up and
No,
get it
no,
down.
Don't put yourself out.
Yeah,
No, my bad.
Brandon Marshall.
No, my house. Y'all are my guests here.
Since you're
I
up
need to
there,
take
go ahead
it.
and hit stop.
Yeah.
All right. Well, whatever.
Previews and Gavin lines coming up next.
Brandon Marshall sucks.
I'll hit